Welcome to the Audio Basics tutorial for mimoLive.
In this tutorial, we'll guide you through working with audio in mimoLive so you can produce great-sounding live shows. We'll start by looking at the basic audio workflow in mimoLive, based on the audio follows video concept.
You'll learn how the combination of a camera source and a placer layer brings audio to the program output.
Next, we'll create a setup for routing audio independently from video.
You'll learn how to work with audio sources and audio-only layers.
After that, we'll look at how to monitor audio.
You'll learn how to set up an output destination to listen to the audio.
We'll also dive into creating your own audio mixes.
You'll learn how to use the audio mixer panel to mix multiple sources, control levels, and set up a mix-minus monitoring mix.
Finally, we'll show you how to control audio levels remotely.
You'll design your own custom audio mixer on a remote control surface, so you can manage audio from any device.
We've prepared a very basic mimoLive document with one camera source on the left and a placer layer in the layer stack, with the camera source selected as its video input.
The camera source combines a video stream and an audio stream, which is the basis of the audio follows video concept. Click the audio device pop-up in the camera source. Here, you can select which audio device will be used with this video feed.
mimoLive can receive audio from various input types, for example, USB microphones, integrated camera feeds that carry audio, NDI sources, or from an external audio mix board connected via an audio interface.
Head over to the layer stack. In the placer layer settings, the camera source is selected as the video source. Because the layer supports audio, it transports both the video and the audio from the camera source to the program output.
To adjust the volume of an audio stream, there are three important places.
First, in the camera source itself, using the gain control.
This should be used to adjust the input level of the audio device.
Second, in the placer layer, using the audio volume dial.
This controls the volume for individual audio streams in the program output.
Finally, with the slider below the program output.
Here you can adjust the combined output volume.
Some layers in mimoLive do carry audio to the program output, while others don't. The ones that bring audio to the program output have always an audio volume dial.
Video Switcher is an example of a layer that doesn't carry audio. You can tell because it lacks an audio volume dial. Now let's create a different setup for routing audio independently from video feeds.
In the camera source, open the Audio Device drop-down menu and select No Audio Device. This removes the audio stream from the camera source. As a result, the placer layer no longer receives audio from the camera source and cannot pass it on to the program output, leaving the output silent.
Imagine a studio with 3 microphones that you want to mix in mimoLive. As a first step, we need to bring those microphones into mimoLive.
Click the plus button above the sources list and drag an audio source into it. This creates a new audio source. In the Audio Device menu, select the first microphone.
Repeat this 2 more times to create an audio source for each microphone. Now that we have the audio sources, let's bring them to the program output.
Drag the first audio source to the bottom of the layer stack. This creates an audio-only layer that is automatically connected to the dragged audio source.
Switch the layer live. Note that the audio from the associated audio source now appears in the program output. This happens because the audio-only layer transports the audio of the selected audio source to the program output.
Unlike before, if you switch the placer layer off, the audio remains in the program output because it no longer depends on the placer layer.
Now, drag the rest of your audio sources to the bottom of the layer stack one by one. Make sure you have one audio-only layer for each audio source.
Turn all audio-only layers live. Now all your audio inputs are audible in the program output.
Remember, the volume of each audio stream can be adjusted with the volume dial of the matching audio-only layer.
Because mimoLive doesn't automatically play out the program output audio, we need to configure an output destination. Now let's look at how mimoLive handles audio here.
Click the plus button above the output destination list. Then either drag audio aux into the list or double-click it to create a new output destination. An audio aux can be used for monitoring with headphones or control room speakers, sending audio to another application, or an external mixer.
Select the device you want the audio to be sent to in the device pop-up menu. Typically, this would be your headphone jack or a USB audio output device. Important: notice that you don't hear anything yet. The green Live button in the upper right corner means the output destination is set up and ready. To activate it, click the Live button so it turns red. You should now hear the program output.
Next, click the Audio Selection pop-up menu. By default, the program mix is configured as the audio for an output destination, so you can listen to exactly what goes out on the live stream or is recorded to disk.
Other options include individual audio sources from the sources list or a custom mix.
A common use case for creating a custom mix is when you are part of the production and don't want to hear yourself in your headphones. This special mix is called a mix minus.
Click Create New Audio Mix. This creates a new audio mix, selects it as the audio for this output destination, and opens the Audio Mix panel. Select your new mix in the Audio Mix Selection pop-up menu. Rename the audio mix by clicking the Action button on the right so you remember its purpose.
The Audio Mixer panel shows all layers with an audio volume dial. Click on the Mute button for your own audio. It removes that specific audio source from the mix. This is how you create a mix minus, which prevents you from hearing your own voice.
In contrast, the Solo button mutes all other audio layers, letting only the selected one through. This is helpful for checking a specific audio input.
By default, each audio volume follows the volume setting in the layer. As you can see, the audio volume in your custom mix is still controlled by the volume dial of the layer.
Click the chain icon to disconnect this dependency. Now you can adjust the volume for each layer independently from the settings in the layer.
Finally, let's take a look at mimoLive's remote control surface, where you can build a custom audio mixer board.
Click the Remote Control Surface button in the toolbar of the mimoLive window to open it in your default browser.
After entering a name for your remote control surface and saving it, you'll be in edit mode.
In the sidebar, you'll see elements from your mimoLive document. Find the layer section and click on the first audio-only layer.
In the list of controls for this layer, find the volume of audio-only control. Actually, it's not a button, but a slider. Drag it onto the canvas and position it on the left side.
Click Add button in the upper left corner to return to the sidebar. Find the next audio-only layer and its volume slider to drag it on the canvas. Repeat these steps for all your audio-only layers.
After switching from edit mode to live mode in the upper right corner, you can now control the volume dials for each audio-only layer from your remote control surface.
This gives you quick, touch-friendly access to your audio levels during live productions, even from a mobile device like an iPad or a secondary computer. That's it! You've now learned the basics of working with audio in mimoLive. Adding and managing audio sources, understanding how layers carry audio to the program output, configuring audio in output destinations, creating custom mixes in the audio mixer panel, and building a remote control surface with volume controls.
Great job! You're ready to take full control of your show's sound.
Thanks for following along. We'll see you in the next tutorial.